A lot of people argue, oh, it takes like 15 minutes for a Bitcoin transaction to go through, but they're not taking into account final settlement. This is why Bitcoin is actually a better currency than the dollar and better money than gold.
Gonna take the world by fire. Gonna build an empire. An empire.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Millennial Men Actual. In this video, we're going to be talking about what is cryptocurrency, or what is crypto. Simply put, crypto is a peer-to-peer digital currency system that is secured by cryptography. That's as simple as it gets. The most popular one is going to be Bitcoin, and that's secured by SHA-256. In other words, it's pretty much unhackable. And to date, the Bitcoin network has never been hacked. Now, with that being said, there have been exchanges that have been hacked, and we'll get into that in the next video when we talk about liquidity pools and exchanges and stuff. But for now, the network itself is the most secure network in the entire world. Now, this is going to be a very brief overview. I'm not going to get into how the blockchain works, but I am going to talk about proof of work and proof of stake. Now, proof of work is very simply transaction in, transaction out. That is all that it covers. Now, exactly what proof of work is exactly how it sounds. On the Bitcoin network, we have a bunch of miners, and these miners are simply computers who are using their computing power to solve the Bitcoin algorithm. In essence, all they're doing is they're guessing a bunch of times randomly to get the correct answer to this mathematical equation. The computer that guesses right first gets rewarded with the Bitcoin reward. Now, it started at 50 Bitcoin, and it goes down to 25, 12.5, and now it's at 6.25. And this is what's known as the Bitcoin halving. About every 4 years, this reward gets cut in half. The miner that solves that equation doesn't just get that reward, but they're the ones responsible for minting that new block on the blockchain. A new block is established about every 10 minutes. And that's proof of work in a nutshell. Now, with proof of work, it uses a lot of energy, and there's a lot of competitions as all the miners are working against each other, with one of them being chosen at random. Proof of stake is similar. However, what you have is you have validators instead of miners who stake that cryptocurrency on the network, and whoever stakes more has a higher chance of being chosen to, instead of mint or mine that block, now they forge that block. So simply speaking, the more you have staked on the network, the higher the chance you have of being able to forge that next block and getting the block reward. And this is what staking is. Ethereum is probably what most people think of when they hear the word staking. Ethereum started off as proof of work and is slowly converting over to proof of stake. Right now it's in the process of making that transition. Now, I want to ask you something. Have you ever received a payment or sent payment to someone or gotten paid for a job and had to wait 2 to 5 business days, or maybe it sent out on a Friday, and because the banks are closed on the weekends, then it didn't process till Monday, but Monday was a holiday, and then you had to wait till Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and now you're looking at like 7 to 9 days just for a payment to go through from bank to bank? This is one of the cool things about cryptocurrency. Because cryptocurrency doesn't live on a bank server, it's not restricted by bank hours, and it's not centralized in one location. It's literally spread out across nodes all over the world. This is why Bitcoin is actually a better currency than the dollar and better money than gold. A lot of people argue, oh, it takes like 15 minutes for a Bitcoin transaction to go through, but they're not taking into account final settlement. When you use your debit or credit card, the banks are actually taking the risk until that transaction goes through. And that's why if you're one of those people who uses their card a lot, you dread the day where all of those transactions finally settle and all add up and stack onto your card. It's kind of a running joke for a reason, but the cool thing about Bitcoin is once it's settled in 15 minutes, that's final settlement. You're not waiting 2 to 5 business days. There's also other cryptocurrencies that settle in seconds, and that is final settlement as well. I know I've gotten spoiled over the years where it'll be in the middle of the night, maybe I can't sleep, or I just finished up work and I have to make some sort of crypto transaction. I can just jump on my computer and make the transaction. I don't have to worry about calling the bank or waiting for the bank to open, or I don't have to worry about if it's a holiday or not. The system is always running and it's always on. And to this date, the Bitcoin network has never been shut down. Think about all those times you go to log into your account and it's under maintenance. Yeah, you're not going to get that with crypto. The other main problem that crypto solves is it's a peer-to-peer network. So instead of having to get permission from your bank, or your bank having to pay fees to the branches and the computers and the networks for doing the work, you're simply sending money straight from you to one other person. They could even be on the other side of the world, and all you have to have is their address, and you can send it right to them any time of day or night. The other problem that cryptocurrency solves is they're mostly peer-to-peer networks, which simply means I can send money directly to you or anyone that I want, any time of the day, anywhere around the world. There's no fees or delays involved in having to pay the banks or the branches or the servers or keep the network up and running. The network takes care of itself, and the nodes and validators who are responsible for securing the network are also rewarded with a small fee anytime that you send a transaction. Now, I hope this video was helpful for you in understanding what cryptocurrency is and a little bit how it works. But since it's just a 101 video, my full course, we're going to have videos on how the blockchain works, how Bitcoin differs from Ethereum, differs from Chainlink. We're going to go into all the inner workings of cryptocurrency in the full course. So definitely consider checking that out. But right now, I want you to check out the next video, which is how to make money or how to profit from cryptocurrency. And I guarantee you're going to enjoy this one.